Howdy folks, and welcome back to Fire Emblem Fates. Today we'll be continuing from Chapter 2, Gift of Ganglari. And then the game's probably going to crash here. Okay, Kingdom of Nor, capital of Windmire. It's very cool how the capital is just a big old pit in the ground with a bunch of, I guess buildings or whatever on the side.
You've come a long way.
I see you made it here safely, Corin.
Yes.
Yes, Father. Long have I wished to see you and visit Castle Krakenberg again. I feel like I'm dreaming.
No.
It is only thanks to your diligence that you are here. I am told you are now a warrior almost on par with Xander. You finally possess the strength to be an instrument of Nor's power in the world. But Father, will it be alright outside of the fortress?
Yes.
I worry about that as well. Isn't it dangerous for Corin to live outside the fortress's magical barrier?
Listen.
I appreciate your concern, but I earned my way here and I'm ready to fight.
Now.
Corin, as you know, Nor is at war with the Eastern Kingdom of Bushido.
Yes.
Yes, Father, I have heard as much. We of the royal family are descendants of the ancient gods, the first dragons. As inheritors of that divine strength, we conquer those who oppose us with ease. One who learns to wield that power can destroy an entire army of common troops. Xander, Camilla, and Leo have already shown that they possess this power. I expect no less from you. I am aware of your expectations, Father, and I have trained every day to become more like my siblings. You show promise, but you will need a suitable weapon in order to serve Nor. Wow. This is Ganglari, a sword infused with magic from another world. With this sword at your side, you will crush the Hoshidan army with ease.
Thank you.
Thank you for this generous gift, Father. Generous indeed.
Now.
Now, let us see you put that sword to its proper use. Bring out the prisoners.
Sir.
Yes, sire.
Huh?
Prisoners.
Listen well.
These are prisoners from a most recent skirmish with Bushido. I want to see your power with my own eyes. Use that sword to strike them down.
Allow me to join you.
I shall join you, my lord. My lance arm is perhaps rusty, but still serviceable. Felicia, will you join as well?
Yes.
Of course. I'm as much a bodyguard as a domestic, after all. To be honest, I was never that great at the domestic stuff anyway.
I am Rinka.
Daughter of the Flame Tribe's honorable chieftain. What is your name, Norian Prince? I'm Corin. Corin. Can it be?
Huh?
Huh? Have you heard of me? I am Kaze, a ninja of Bushido. Show me what you can do.
Do it.
Kill them all! Victory. Rout the enemy. Player phase.
Oh.
Is that?
Eh?
Is something wrong, my lord?
Yeah.
I feel something emanating from the ground. Could it be? Dragon Bane. Move an appropriate unit to any Dragon Bane terrain and select Dragon Bane to activate. The power of Dragon Bane can alter the battlefield to your advantage. Any royal unit with a crown icon can utilize Dragon Banes, so plan your strategy accordingly. So yeah, if you look, Corin has a little crown in the top left. Well, so yeah, just remember that the left screen is the top screen and the right screen is the bottom screen in terms of the regular 3DS. Yeah, we have Corin's name in the blue plate and the crown icon. Click on it and it says, shows that the unit has Dragon Blood and can trigger Dragon Banes. And we'll also click on a bunch of things to just see their descriptions. First, Corin. A Norian royal raised in isolation whose origin is shrouded in mystery. So yeah, by tapping on pretty much anything on the touchscreen, you can get more info about it. For instance, if we hover over a character and click on the magnifying glass, we can see a zoom in of them. And he does some cool sword moves. Nor Prince, a prince of Nor. His blood pulses with the power of dragons. Dragon Bane.
Whoa!
Oh, that's amazing. You blew away all the debris. Huh, well done. Excellent plan, my lord. Now we can hide in there and ambush our foes. So, something important. I mentioned last time that strength and magic are your offensive stats, with strength being physical attacks and magic being magical attacks. And defense and resistance are your defensive stats, with defense being physical attacks, well, defense protecting you from physical attacks, and resistance protecting you from magical attacks. And the way the game calculates that is basic subtraction. So with my 7 strength against Felicia's 5 defense, I would do 2 damage to Felicia if I hit her. But if you look at the center of the character screen here, we see 4 stats: attack, crit, hit, and avoid. Attack and hit are the main ones that we care about here. Attack is the actual damage like the actual power we have. We notice it's 14. Attack, the power of physical or magical attacks. And that's because our weapon also has its own strength stat called Might. MT, the Ganglari has a might of 7. So its 7 might gets added to our 7 strength and equals 14. And then it also has hit, which is how accurate it is, crit, which is how likely it is to get a critical hit, avoid, which is how likely we are to dodge when using it, and dodge, which reduces the chance of getting hit by a critical hit. Dodge is like avoid, but for crits specifically. And yeah, dodge plus 5, the blade from another realm that only the Avatar can wield. And the Avatar in this instance is simply referring to the main character, since you can customize them in many ways, including their name. So instead of putting their name that you choose into the item descriptions and such, they instead just refer to you as the Avatar character. It doesn't have any meaning like the Blue People Avatar or the Airbender Avatar. It's just the name. Remain focused, my lord. This is no mock battle. A mistake here could cost your life. Losing units. If the unit's HP drops to 0, the unit will no longer be able to fight. Fallen units are lost forever in classic mode. They will recover in other modes. If Corrin falls in battle in classic mode, the game will end. Because yeah, Corrin is your army's leader. And so, yeah, if you look at the top left, the terrain effects, we got the regular floor. Then we got these heal tiles here. Similar to last time in the Xander boss fight chapter, except these heal tiles heal 20, it says, which means they heal 20% of your HP every turn you stand on them. Whereas the one in the Xander map healed 50. But anyways, Gunter. And I'll try to investigate new characters when we recruit them, for the most part. A veteran Norian knight and one of the Avatar's retainers. Extremely strict. I'll also investigate the enemy units too, if they're interesting. Great Knight. Norian. An armored mounted knight. Wields swords, lances, and axes. Then his skills. The skill in the top left of your skill slot is your personal skill. Only that character has it, and it's unique to them. Forceful Partner. If supporting the main character, grants him or her plus 15 hit and plus 3 damage dealt. So if Gunter is helping out Corrin, then Corrin hits much harder and more accurately. And then he has Elbow Room, the same as Xander. This is a force unit. This unit deals plus 3 damage when fighting in a space with no terrain effects. So he's stronger when he's fighting on the regular floor. In the older games, or more specifically Fire Emblem Awakening, it did actually check whether or not you were on an outdoor map. And it would only give you the bonus if you were actually outdoors. But then in this one they changed it, since there are a lot of indoor maps and such, so they changed it to just instead be whether or not you have terrain effects. And then Shelter grants use of the Shelter command, used to pull another player unit into cover. He has Shelter, but we aren't allowed to actually use it yet because since we're playing on normal mode, the game wants to drip feed us certain mechanics through tutorials. But we'll unlock that ability to use Shelter later. Anyways, Felicia.
You see,
You should know that I'm trained to use daggers, up close or thrown from afar. I can even hit enemies hiding behind walls, which might come in handy. But yeah, Gunter has a regular iron lance with 7 might. Felicia. One of the Avatar's retainers, a clumsy ice tribe scion, Laura's twin sister. Maid. Noria, a servant who defends her master with shuriken and staves. She has her dagger, which, first, if we look at the Ganglari, it has a range on the right there, a range of 1, meaning that it can only hit people that are adjacent to you, people that are 1 tile away. Whereas Felicia's dagger has a range of 1 to 2, meaning it can hit adjacent people or people 2 spaces away, as indicated by these orange squares, which is your attack range. And then dagger weapons also reduce the opponent's stats when they're hit, because of, like, dealing minor injuries and stuff to them and such, and poison, I don't know. But yeah. And then as a mage, she's also able to heal. But yeah. Our friend Kaze up here is going to explain how the daggers work in a second. Yeah, she can heal, and her healing has a range of 1, so she needs to stand next to you to heal you. And she can only do it 20 times. Yeah, so. Devoted Partner. If supporting the main character, grants him or her +2 damage dealt and -2 damage taken. See, if supporting Corrin is more bulky and does more damage. Resistance +2, grants resistance +2. You see that her resistance stat is blue, while the other stats are white. Like luck, speed, defense. Resistance is blue, and if you click on it, it says that the base value is 9, but resistance +2 is giving it +2, which brings it to 11. And then she also has Demoiselle. Male allies within 2 spaces receive -2 damage in combat. So, when she's supporting both Corrin and Gunter, they take less damage because she's close by. Remember your training. Each weapon has strengths and weaknesses. You would do well to consider them before you attack.
you see,
Weapon Triangle. There are 3 groups of weapons, each with its own strengths and weaknesses. Red weapons beat green ones, green weapons beat blue ones, and blue weapons beat red ones. Because of the texture pack mod that I'm using, it gives all the weapons unique icons, so they don't use the standard colored icons. But I have the weapon triangle greatly memorized, since it's like in almost every Fire Emblem. But for you guys, swords and tomes are red weapons, and as you can see, they have a little green slit on the bottom of the icon, which indicates that they beat green weapons. Axes and bows are green weapons, and the little slit is blue, meaning they beat blue weapons. And blue weapons are lances and daggers, and they beat red weapons. So yeah, we have both the physical triangle of axes, of swords, axes, and lances, and the ranged triangle of magic, bows, and daggers. Pay close attention to how your unit's weapons match up before engaging in combat. I'm sure you know this, my lord, but it's useful to stay close to your allies. If you fight side by side, you can help each other in battle. Indeed, supporting each other will likely be the key to victory. Tag team. When you place 2 units in adjacent spaces, they will support each other offensively. Not only will this boost the attacker's stats, but the unit backing him or her up will sneak in and attack too. That's what we were doing in the prologue with the archer guy. Since we were standing next to each other, we both got to attack when one of us entered combat. Also, if we click on the character icon here on the touchscreen, on the right side of the touchscreen, we get to see the character descriptions. But if we click on the dotted square, the square of squares icon in the bottom right, then we get to see the map. And it shows the red dots are enemies, the flashing red dots are boss enemies. So, and this little shield icon on the top screen shows that yes, this is the boss enemy. Normally they're named characters as well. And then we have the two armies. The blue sword icon is Corrin's army, Corrin's allies. And it has a 3 next to it because we have 3 units. And then the weird star thing is Hoshido army. The army of Hoshido seeks peace and tranquility. And they have 4 units. And then you can see our objective at the top there throughout the enemy. So yeah, that's nice and useful when you're on like larger maps and such. And if you hover over an enemy, you can see their attack range. Although you see the camera is too zoomed in for us to see the end of the range. So if we instead press the A button on an enemy, their range gets locked in place so we can see what the danger area is. So for instance, Kaze here can hit all the way to this point of the heal tiles. So I'm gonna do a little thing by... Maids can also use staves to heal wounds. If you get hurt, let me know right away. Staves. Move in next to an ally and use a staff to restore his or her HP. Each staff can only be used a limited number of times, so you manage your usages carefully. Yeah. So we'll send Felicia right here. Then we'll put Corrin next to Felicia. And have Hunter wait. The ninja shuriken may not cut deep, but it can sap you of your strength. You'll definitely have come all at once.
I'm with you! Let me try!
We're having Felicia attack here because Corrin uses a sword, which is weak against shurikens and daggers, which are blue weapons. So Corrin's accuracy gets reduced. Your accuracy goes up if you're using an advantageous weapon type, and goes down if you're using a disadvantageous one. But also, Corrin and Kaze, Felicia and Kaze both got hit by the daggers. So now their stats are slightly lowered. Let's see. Like for Kaze here, he reduces your skill, speed, defense, and resistance. And Felicia lowers magic, defense, and resistance. But something important is that for instance, Felicia's defense got subtracted by 5. Not by 2. Her defense went down by 2. But it recovers by 1 per turn. Therefore now she only has -1 defense. Which is good. Also, Kaze. A serious and disciplined ninja from Hoshido has a twin brother, Saiza. Ninja, Hoshido, a shuriken wielder who strikes from the shadows. And his personal skill, Miraculous Save. Save supported unit from lethal attack if HP is greater than 1. Trigger percent equal target's luck stat. So that's a bunch of mumbo jumbo. Basically, if he's standing next to an ally, he has a luck-based chance to save them from a lethal blow. Hoshiden, a common Hoshiden soldier. Samurai. Hoshiden, a warrior striving to master the katana, benefits from high speed. And then here's another samurai, and then Rinka. Rough-hewn princess of the Flame Tribe, strong, brave, and a little hot-headed. She's wielding a brass club, which has 5 might. Oni Savage, Hoshiden, a club wielder, fights like a demon, has high strength. Oh yeah, and brass weapons, as it says here, can't inflict criticals or trigger offensive skills. The offensive skills part doesn't really matter to us right now, but the criticals part does. Because 1, it just means it's safer for us to attack these guys, but 2, in the last chapters with Xander, you might have noticed that both Corrin and Xander had 0% chances to crit, and that's because we were both using bronze swords. So, I think that's sort of Nintendo's way of saying, or like, Intelligent Systems' way of saying, hey, we don't want this tutorial chapter to like, make you lose instantly from Xander critting you. But anyway, we'll send Corin over to attack here and hope we get lucky. Corin's accuracy is bad, but we'll still try. And we got it. We've defeated Cousin. I regret nothing. Then we level up. HP, skill, speed, and defense. Good, I'll be able to help more folks now. So yeah, when you level up, all your stats have a random chance to increase, and each chance for each of the stats is determined by what character it is and what class they're currently in. So Corin, as a Nor Prince, has pretty balanced growth rates they're referred to as, which is the percent chance that each stat goes up. And then at the character creation, we pick what stat they would be good in and what stat they would be bad in. So I picked for Corin to be good at magic and bad at luck. So they have a higher chance to get magic and a lower chance to get luck. Okay, but anyways, we're then going to put Felicia out here, since her daggers have an advantage against this guy's sword. And we'll also use Felicia's staff to heal, since we got an HP level up, our max HP level, even though we didn't take damage. Whoosha.
I can always count on you.
And then Felicia gets a little bit of experience for it. And Felicia's going back here because Rinka, using an axe, is weak against Corin's sword, but strong against Felicia's dagger. And Felicia has lower defense right now, so we don't want Felicia getting in danger. We'll start to move Gunter out of the way. So you can look at the individual enemy's attack ranges, but if you press the X button, like this, you can see all the enemy's attack ranges, all mixed together as it's purple. And it lets you know all the danger areas on the map. Which is nice, and simple.
You'll be alright. I can help too.
Getting Felicia some experience. You take this guy out instantly.
I can always count on you.
Behold the might of the Flame Tribe.
Okay, let's go.
So she's gonna do 1 damage.
Here's one more.
But then if we go to attack her again, she's going to do 5 damage this time. And that's because of her personal skill, Fiery Blood. This unit deals +4 damage when he or she has less than full HP. So because Rinka got hurt, she's going to do more damage now. And we will have... Corin, thankfully, is accurate enough to deal the finishing blow. So yeah, we'll have Corin attack.
What should we do? You'll pay for this.
Norian scum. Level 4.
Yes.
HP, Strength, Magic, Skill, Speed, and Defense. I must become even stronger. I must. And let's see. Yeah, we'll let Corin take out this last guy too.
We won't give up.
And we're just having Gunter hang around because since he's already a strong, he's what is called a promoted unit. Where he's got, so like off screen he got very high levels, then he used a certain item that allowed him to change into a higher tier of class, which is Great Knight, which is why he can use all the melee weapon types, axe, sword, and lance. But because he's promoted, he gains experience much slower. And he's an old man, so his growth rates are bad. So you generally don't want to give him too much experience points. He's okay for weakening enemies, but you generally want to avoid letting him get the kill. Anyway, stage complete, Gift of Vainglory. 4 turns, heroes, Corin and Felicia. Heroes referring to basically the most valuable player, MVP. So, this is how it ends. Phew, they're really tough, aren't they? I hope all Hoshidans aren't this strong. But yeah, I gotta go for a second, but I'll be right back. Don't just stand there, idiot boy. Finish them.
Father?
But, Father, they're beaten. You want me to execute helpless prisoners?
What?
You dare question me? I order you to kill them.
No.
No, it's wrong.
Insolent
I won't
fool.
argue the point any further. Oh no, we killed one of the samurai. Gods. Huh? Corin, what are you?
What?
Unbelievable. You would defy me directly, Corin.
Father!
Father, please forgive him. He doesn't yet understand our situation.
Listen.
Fine, Xander. You kill them. And if anyone gets in your way, kill them too.
Do it.
Kill them all!
Stand down.
Stand down, Corin. If you don't, I'll be forced to.
Big brother.
No, Xander, I won't let you do this.
Listen.
Why do you refuse, Corin? You know the Hoshidans are our sworn enemies. I know, but this is different. These people can't fight anymore. Why not show mercy?
Uh-oh.
Please, Corin, don't fight him. My dear, sweet Corin.
I don't understand.
No. Leo, what should we do? Why does this fall to me? And from downtown. Father, I have dispatched your enemies on behalf of my soft-hearted brother. I only ask that you be merciful in your punishment of him.
Enough.
I'll consider the matter later.
Leo?
How could you? They were beaten. There was no reason to execute them.
Hush.
Agreed. Now hush. Leo, did you?
Hey.
Enough, both of you. The battle is over. Mark my words, Corin. One day an act of kindness may be the death of you.
Yeah?
Perhaps. But if I'm kind, I will die without regrets.
I see.
Well said. Guard, I would examine the prisoner's belongings. Bring their remains to my quarters. Yes, Your Highness.
Leo.
Leo, your spell
Yes.
was only enough to weaken them, yes. I should have followed Father's orders. But Camilla and Elise always make such a fuss when I do anything to upset you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Leo. I'm sorry for teasing you about your collar.
Oh, come on.
You can repay me by not mentioning it again.
Oh, wow.
That was great, brother! It was, but I doubt this will be the last we hear of this. Father never forgets a slight.
Listen.
Listen well. It is only my brother's kind heart that has fought your freedom. Disappear now, lest you be spotted by our king. I'm not a hostage to be freed. You said your name is Corin? When next we meet, I'll make you pay for this humiliation.
No.
I was hoping the next time we met, it could be as friends.
What?
Soft-hearted fool. I am a Hoshidan warrior. You do not understand what you suggest.
Yeah?
I understand that right now, Bushido and Nor are at war. But I'm trying to plan ahead for the day the war is over and we can live in peace.
Huh.
I've heard rumors of a sheltered Norian prince who knows nothing of the world. I see those rumors are true. If we do meet again, the world will have no doubt taught you the error of your ways. Save progress. Chapter 3. Journey begins.
right.
Alright, Corin. Let's go in there together. I'll help as much as possible. This is our father we're talking about. He has to forgive you, right?
Yes.
Thanks, Elise. I hope you're right.
Let's do this.
Alright. Deep breath, and here we go. Father, we have something we need to talk to you about.
Father?
Father? It sounds like he's with someone. Maybe we should come back later. Who's there?
Sorry.
Oh, sorry to bother you, Father. Yes, we apologize if this isn't a good time. What do you two want?
Well,
Father, we're here to apologize. Right, Corin?
Yes.
Yes, that's right. I'm sorry for questioning you. You may enter.
Now,
Corin, you disobeyed a direct order from me. Ordinarily, you would not still be alive. I understand.
oh no.
No, Father, I can explain. Silence. As you're my child, Corin, I'll grant you some leeway. I have something in mind for you, a mission. If you complete this task successfully, I'll pardon your crime in full. Really? What sort of mission?
listen
There
well.
is an abandoned fortress perched on the Hoshidan border. I wish to know if the building there remains serviceable. You are to travel to the site and inspect the premises. No battle will be required. Do you understand? I will not tolerate being disappointed twice.
Yes.
Yes, Father. It shall be done.
This could be trouble.
Darling, are you sure you're going to be okay out there? I don't like this. Of course, please don't worry. It's just an abandoned fort. You're acting rather casual about all this, Corin. It isn't like Father to be so forgiving.
Huh?
Huh? What do you mean, Leo? That's enough, Leo. Don't be so worried all the time. Sheesh. And don't even try to scare Corin before his first mission. Hey, it's not necessary. I suppose I'll just have to come along. That way, in no time, we'll be safe.
I'm afraid that's not possible.
Why ever not, Iago?
Let me explain.
Lady Camilla, King Garrett intends this expedition as a test of sorts. As his top advisor, I have been entrusted with coordinating this mission. He would like to know whether Prince Port is worthy. After all, he is a part of the royal lineage. Therefore, your assistance would simply muddy the results.
Understood.
Understood. Camilla, I need to do this all by myself. Surely you understand. Not all by yourself, Corin.
Father?
Father, I didn't see you there. Rest assured, I don't intend to send you out there completely defenseless. My lord, this is Haunt. He is a veteran warrior and will ensure no trouble befalls you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Father. I'd be wary of that man if I were you, Corin.
Huh?
Why do you say that? He's a criminal, a murderer and scoundrel. I arrested him myself years ago. Father seems to think he's rehabilitated, but I'm not so sure. That said, he is a formidable soldier. I see. Bottomless Canyon North. Wow, is this it? The Bottomless Canyon? Yes, it's the natural boundary dividing Nora and Hoshido. It can't really be bottomless, can it?
Of course.
Let the eternal darkness below be your answer. Those who fall in never return. I truly despise this place. Something about the land around here just isn't right. The sky here is always dark and foreboding, and the lightning strikes all that fly across. This is clearly a place us mortals were never meant to enter. Normally we'd go around. But the fort that King Garen once surveyed is right over there.
I see.
Oh, it's not so bad. Or perhaps I'm just happy to be outside in the fresh air. Compared to the inside of that fortress, this is downright exciting.
My.
That certainly puts things in perspective, my lord. Come, let's proceed. Blast. It looks like this fort isn't as abandoned as we thought. Why the devil is this place crawling with Hoshidans?
Hold on.
Hold on. Do not advance any farther, soldiers of Nor. Crossing that bridge is a violation of our border treaty. Turn back at once or we'll be forced to attack.
What should we do?
We're not here to fight. I suppose we'll have to turn back and report to Father.
Of course.
Wise decision, Lord Corin. Who asked you, old man?
What?
What? What? Bobber? Die, scumbags! You'll pay for this. Hans, what are you doing? We had no reason to engage these troops.
Why?
We should have tried diplomacy first. We weren't sent here to fight. Speak for yourself, weakling.
What was that?
What's that supposed to mean? Soldiers of Hoshido, hear me. Do not leave a single Norian alive.
Charge!
Prepare to attack. Looks like there's no getting out of this now. Get ready to fight, Lord Corin. Seize the building. Now then, Lord Corin, there are two kinds of battle formations. You'll need to learn both, and fast. You can take a defensive position by moving to the same space as an ally. Your ally will benefit from your support, but you won't be able to attack. If you want to unleash the most potent attacks, stand in adjacent positions. In that alignment, allies may be able to attack simultaneously. I tell you more, but you're about to receive some practical experience. Pair up. Move next to an ally and select Pair Up to move into that unit's protection. The lead unit will receive a stat boost, and the covered unit will be hidden from attackers. In the course of battle, you will accumulate points that will eventually trigger Dual Guard. Also, while paired, the covered unit will defend the lead unit from all dual strike attacks. So we got some katana guys, a katana guy paired up with an archer, and then 3 archers surrounding him. Then a ninja, the boss Omozu, a Hoshidan ninja guarding the border in place of Sizewell Kaze. And as you can see, he does not move. He only has orange squares, and his movement is dash. And no samurais, more archers. And we have some dragon baits down here. Create a bridge from fallen stones. Hans. A Norian soldier who is hungry for advancement and short on work ethic. Not work ethics. Hungry for advancement and short on ethics, period. Berserker. Norian. A seasoned fighter. Great at getting in critical hits. HP plus 5 and Gamble. Causes hit minus 10 but grants crit plus 10. So yeah, low accuracy, high crit. And anyways, let's see, so you can get 1 space away, you can get 2 spaces away, and Hans can get on the way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So if we pair up with a Gunther, then we switch. Actually, your attack is 9 and 9, and if we have Gunther, then we have 12 defense, whereas as normal we have 8 defense. So actually, I'll let Corin enjoy the open air. And then I'll get Felicia started walking over. So there's a reason we're trying to push so far forward. Firstly, we want Corin to get as much experience as possible.
This is my chance.
HP and skill. Looks like the training is paying off.
Allow me.
Yeah. So yeah, Hans there is a green unit,
Yes, I did it right.
meaning that Hans is allowed to move on his own without us commanding him. He is technically an ally since reasons, because he was sent here from our dad, but he's still going out on his own. Also, Green Army, Nor Army, the Army of Nor, aggressive and belligerent. I'm afraid the enemy's position across that bridge may be impenetrable. We've got to look for another way across. Lord Corin, see if you can find a dragon bane around here. So yeah, we beat up those front guys. Now we'll, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. She can reach the end of the bridge. Now we go up with Gunter, and we go, and we'll dump. So yeah, by standing next to somebody, you can, by standing next to somebody, you can do pair up, or clicking on them directly, you can pair up. And then once you're paired up, you can separate at the end of your movement to go back to being 2 characters instead of 1. We'll have Felicia heal.
I can always count on you.
And yeah, her healing gives her 20 experience. Now we let Hans go, because Hans would have been able to take out those 2 front samurai. But we'll let him get pelted by these archers to get rid of him. Dragon Baby.
What?
Gods, did you see what just happened to the cliff? Who are we dealing with here? And yeah, since we don't want to be getting Gunter experience, but we do want Felicia to be getting experience as our healer, we'll have Gunter pair up with Corin, which both increases Corin's strength, defense, and movement by movement. And then Felicia stays outside and is able to, like, heal when needed and do dagger attacks. Yeah, die. But yeah, Hans here has a very low hit rate, and he has a decent crit rate against them, but that doesn't really matter much if you can't hit them. And then these guys on the next enemy, he's gonna be pelted by archers and get knocked out. Also, let's check. No movement, movement, no movement, no movement. So just this archer in the back is allowed to. So we will click on him to have his movement range locked. Then we'll know to keep in mind. And let's see, Felicia can move into his movement range. And the green bows are good against the blue daggers. But, let's see, 5 defense versus 12 attack. Felicia is faster though, so we'll risk it. We'll put Felicia here. And we will actually, let's see. Yeah, we'll give Corin to Felicia. And we'll see what that does. Yeah, there's Hans knocked out. Waha, looks like I've done enough damage for the time being. Time to lay low and see how this all plays out. So yeah, you generally want Hans knocked out pretty fast so he doesn't steal your experience points.
Ready for this?
Yeah. Felicia is going to take some heavy damage here, but that's okay because of the thing we'll see in a minute. But anyway, she levels up. Level 2. HP and luck. Does this please you? Let's see, what does Corin actually give Felicia? Let's see. Strength, skill, speed, luck, and yeah, strength, skill, speed, and luck. Then we come over and we plop him on the head with Corin.
It's over.
And there's the bridge here, which is normal, but then these waste tile over here are incredibly difficult for us to move through, so they take up a lot of our movement. Because yeah, certain terrain like forest and waste, woods in this case, and waste, take up a lot of movement instead of the normal 1-to-1. Generally, if a space does not have terrain effects, like the plains and the bridge and all that, then they only cost 1 piece of movement to move through. So like Gunter has 7, so we can move 7 tiles across the bridge here. But if it does have a terrain effect, most of the time it does cost some extra movement. But anyways, to start with, let's see, that guy's 14 attack. I'm going to pick up Gunter, scooch him over there, and work on taking this guy out. I probably should have waited a turn to be able to get Gunter closer, but whatever. And they'll attack me with their bow, which is the important part. Then let's see, I can't take him out yet. Gunter can't take him out yet. Felicia can take this archer out. Which actually, if we do this...
Didn't expect that, did ya?
Then let's see, Corin can do 10 damage. Gunter can do 13. And yeah, he has 16 versus Felicia's 12 HP plus 5 defense, so Felicia will probably survive.
We've got this. This is my chance.
Darn, but their dual guard gauge is filled now, so if we attack them, they won't take any damage. That's the little line of blue shield icons they have. It goes up by 2 every time they do something in battle, and it goes down by 1 for every turn that they don't do something in battle. Yeah, there's not really much we can do, so I guess we'll just try and support Felicia and hope she survives. Because I didn't count the stuff right. Oh, and if we pull the A button, we can speed up. Okay, he's gonna live. Good. But he's now very damaged. Let's see. If I use Corin, then yeah, we can take this archer out.
What should we do?
Sorry.
Oh, and but also, by having 2 units fight together like this, they will become better friends, which is a mechanic we'll see later in a few chapters. Good. I'll be able to help more folks now. Magic, skill, speed, and defense, I think it was. Well, let's see. We'll take Felicia away. We'll switch, which switches your front unit and your back unit. So we'll switch so that Felicia's next to Corin. And then we'll separate to put Gunter over there. So that way, Felicia will give Corin her Corin defense boost and the man defense boost that she has. And they'll add up to, I think, plus 4 defense. Yeah, minus 2 damage taken, minus 2 damage. Plus 4 total. Then she'll heal Corin.
We won't give up.
Then Gunther can come and join up, and will attack the archer.
Listen to your elders.
Horn attained weapon level D. By using a weapon enough, you will slowly get better at that weapon type. So for us, we got sword. We're using sword, so we got sword level D. And then that allows us to both use higher rank swords. So like most of these beginning swords are E rank, and also like unique weapons like the Gangleri are E rank, but they can only be used by a specific character. And then, so yeah, we can use higher level stuff when we up our rank, and then also, what was it? Oh yeah. Every weapon rank gives you a slight boost to certain stuff. Generally, your hit rate and damage. So I think around like C rank, we start getting a damage increase for swords. So we go like from 17 attack right now, because we have 10 strength and 7 sword strength, to 18, because we would get plus from having C rank. But anyways, we'll attack and try to knock this guy out.
I live.
Good, good.
All right.
Then this tile they were standing on, the fort. If you look in the top left, you can see 2 shield, 20 running man, 20 heart. That means that it gives +2 defense, +20 of void, and +20% HP every turn, because it heals you. So first we'll have Horn switch and separate. Then we'll have Felicia stand on the fort and heal Gunther. And then Felicia can't heal herself, so the fort will heal her
I appreciate
instead. And we'll just stand here for a couple turns, getting back to good health. HP, skill, and speed. And we're going to start going back this direction, because I want to use the other Dragon Bane. For reasons. Let's see. We'll have Felicia run up there. Horn to Gunther over there. Then we dump Horn forward. Then Felicia can go with Gunther this turn. Okay. Then we dump Horn over here. And Dragon Bane. Actually, I'm gonna just make a battle save for reasons, and also just in case we crash. Yeah, Dragon Bane. Make another bridge. Then these guys are right at the end of the other cliff, so they're gonna be able to get us right away. Yeah, so 12 attack and 10 attack. And we have 9 defense, so we'll be pretty good since we're up for health. Well, let's see. So if there's a tree up here, a woods tile, so I'll risk it with Felicia and allow her to stay close, but I'll put her in the tree so that she doesn't take as much damage. And then I'll also give her Gunther so that she has +4 defense.
We've got this! Not paying attention?
Thank you.
I think in like one very, very good playthrough I was having, I was able to get Horn to level 10 by the end of this chapter. Yeah, Felicia takes 2 damage and she does 16.
I live.
Whatever works.
Then we start going towards the boss. So yeah, as they like capture the point objective, what was it? Seize the building. There's this flashing red spot underneath the boss, and that's the building we have to seize. You have to stand on it and then click a button in order to complete the chapter. Let's see, Katana Guy can still move. So I'll put Korin over here. And then I'll put Felicia nearby to reduce damage, which reduces it to 0. Then we speed up. I'm not going for the boss immediately because there we go.
Trouble.
Once you land on the southern area here next to the building, some Pegasus Knights spawn. Look, more troops are arriving from the south. More enemy reinforcements. Take caution to report. Reinforcements. Sometimes additional enemies will appear in forts, stairways, and other areas during battle. Yeah, so Koshien, Sky Knights. A warrior who flies atop of Pegasus, excels in speed and defense, and they use Naginatas, which are the Koshien version of lances. And let's see, they have 8 attack versus Korin's 9 defense, so Korin is completely safe against them. So yeah, we'll leave Korin here. Have him attack this guy.
Guess I did it right.
Level up again. Level 7.
This is my
Strength, speed,
chance.
and... Okay, and they're only level 1. And let's see, 5 versus 8. And let's see, against the boss, oh, the boss was 5 times 2 because he's very fast. Let's see, against Winter though, he does nothing. Let's see. Yeah, I think I'll probably just leave it like this then. End turn. Oh, that one attacks Korin. Ooh, and Korin lowers it to just enough health for Felicia to finish him. Yeah, since Korin's getting high enough level, these level 1 guys won't really be giving much experience to Korin. So first, we'll just put Korin together with Felicia. Because I do want them to be better friends.
I did it!
This should be able to get Felicia to level 4 once she takes out the other guy. We'll move Gunter out of the way.
I'm with you.
And yeah, only 3 damage. And Felicia has nice little ice effects whenever she
Didn't expect
attacks.
that, did ya?
Level 4, skill, speed, luck. Let's see, so Felicia, with Korin's support, she's fast enough that she doesn't get hit twice. But yeah, so speed. If you click on the speed stat, speed, effects avoid. Unit strikes twice if 5 higher than opponent. And then he gets a boost from wielding a shuriken. So Felicia's speed before was 11 when she didn't have Korin. But 1, she leveled up, and 2, she has Korin, so now she has 13 speed. And 11 was actually exactly 5 less than 16, therefore she was getting 11. But now that she's less than 5, they both attack 1 time. Yeah, so... so there aren't any trees or anything directly near him. But we can just do this. And hope for the best. Actually, I'll attack him with Gunter first. For the funsies. Do you even realize what you've done here today? Hoshida won't stand for unprovoked attacks like this. Revenge will be ours. And he missed. So sad. But Gunter is tanky enough that he'll have a decent chance against this guy. Since his defense got lowered by the shuriken, he'll start taking a bit of damage, but that's fine. And we'll try to damage this guy ourselves. And we miss. Very unfair.
We got this.
We both got our stats lowered. If we attack again, he'll do 6 and we'll do 7. But then our defense will get lowered again. And then he'll be able to knock us out with the next hit. So instead, if we go close and switch to Korin, yes. And we move Gunter out of the way. Because yeah, if we attacked him on our turn, then we would have our defense lowered when he attacked us. But if I attack him on his turn, he lowers our defense, then a turn ends, meaning that we only get -1 defense rather than -2. It's just a little thing that you pick up after playing the game long enough that you start to understand some of the more interesting mechanics. But darn it, Felicia, I need you to stab it. Please, Felicia. There we go. It's so hard to hit this guy. Because he's a ninja and he's on a defensive tile. Which is the gate. +2 defense, 20 avoid. And now she's going to take some damage. And now I guess we'll see if we can take him out. Actually, we won't do that. This might be stupid, but I'm gonna wait and leave it at that.
Here I am.
Okay, now we're fully safe to attack and definitely won't die. Even if we miss, we won't die next turn. But there we go, Felicia gets the kill. And Felicia hitting level 5 is important. Damn you, this isn't over. Yes, just barely. Level 5, plus speed and defense. Felicia learned the skill, Live to Serve. Clear this chapter, have one of your units select C's on this space. So, something a bit unique about Felicia is that Maid is actually a high-tier class, the same as Great Knight, except Felicia still gets treated as a low-tier unit, so she still gains experience the same as Korin and everybody else that starts at low tier. But she has high-tier skills available to her, like Live to Serve. When healing an ally with a staff, this unit recovers the same amount of HP. So now when she heals somebody, she also gets healed. And let's see, she's damaged, but Korin and Gunter are not damaged, so I'll have Gunter C since there's nothing for her to do to gain experience. 24 turns. This wasn't what I had in mind, but at least I completed Father's mission. You're the leader of these troops? Ha! You're nothing more than a boy. Who are you?
My name is Sizo.
I've come to claim your life. Hey everyone, we're still under attack.
Die.
Destroy them.
I won't allow it!
Whoosha! What? This must be their real commander.
Just in the nick of
What's
time.
going on here, Corin? Xander, how did you know we were in trouble?
You have the devil's own luck.
We've arrived just in time. Your luck never runs out, does it, brother?
You all right, dear?
Are you alright? I'm so worried about you. We're all here for you, Corin.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. But before we get too carried away, we are under attack.
Uh-oh.
Who dares attack my beloved Corin? I'll have their heads on a platter.
Oh.
I'm not hurt, Camilla.
Not to
But,
worry.
darling, it's the thought that counts. I never knew Camilla could be so ruthless. Hey, that's right. You've never seen her on the battlefield before. This is not going well.
Sizo.
What's wrong? What's our status? You misjudged the situation. We're outnumbered. Kagero, do we have anyone else on the way?
Yes.
Affirmative. Lord Ryoma is right behind me. Aha. Ah, then I think this battle is as good as won. It looks like more Hoshiden reinforcements are on their
I
way.
see.
Indeed. What should we do? Well, Corin is safe, and the fort's condition has been evaluated. There's no reason to engage Hoshido further at this point. Corin, you take the lead with Gunter. We'll follow close behind.
Understood.
Will do. Thank you, Xander.
Oh.
Gunter, have you seen Felicia? She was here a moment ago. I'm sure she's right behind us. Now hurry up. I can't stand being on this bridge a moment longer. My horse keeps twerking.
Don't worry. You won't have to stand there much longer.
Hans,
What?
what is the meaning of this? Let's talk. More death. Hans, no! Why are you doing this? Your own ally. Oh, then I'll knock your babysitter into the ditch. Here, you can meet up with him at the bottom. You'll pay for this!
Huh?
What kind of freak are you? It can't be.
That's it.
No one answers, Hans. Why are you doing this? Why did you provoke the Hoshidans? And why did you kill Gunter? Answer me!
I was just...
Just following orders. King Garen's orders.
What?
What? You lie! Come back here. What? No! My kin, my gods, my blood.
Dragons, grant me strength.
Great Moro, I beseech you! Lilith, is that you? What are you? Lord Corin, I knew this day would come eventually. This may come as a shock, but I am not a human.
No.
Well, I can see that. Are you a dragon? Yes, this is my true form. You've seen it before, do you remember? That strange bird you rescued in the barn. That was you? It was. Once I recovered, I was able to take human form. You were so kind to me that I decided to remain a human that I might serve you. But now I have used a power that goes beyond the capacity of a human body. I will not be able to return to that form. I don't mind, though. The most important thing to me is that you're safe. Eek! Lilith, be careful. Drop me if you must. I won't have you sacrifice yourself for me. First dragons, I call on you. Grant us access to the astral plane. Wushu. Wusha. Wushi. Wusho. What just happened?
Well,
Where are we? This is a world parallel to the one in which you live, Lord Gorn. It is known as the astral plane.
huh?
How were you able to get us here? The first dragons have granted us the power to inhabit this dimension. Under their protection, we are safe here. Oh, allow me to prepare a place for you to rest. Did you just use a dragon name? Yes. The power of the first dragons flows. The power of the first dragons flows freely in this realm. You should know that space and time operate differently here as well.
I see.
I have so much to learn. Is there anyone else here? No, we are alone. There's no one left here.
I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry. I didn't mean to invoke any bad memories. It's okay, Corn. I'm not lonely as long as I have you in my life. Now, you should get some rest. Sleep, sleep, sleep. How are you feeling, Corn? I know this is a lot to take in.
Thank you.
Yes, but I feel much better now. My wounds seem to have healed already. And my mind is racing. I have so many new questions about this world. All in good time. For now, some business remains in the other world.
Yeah?
Yes, you're right. I can't relax until I know everyone made it safely home. Of course, there is just one thing you should know before you go back. When I open the portal, you will return to the same location you came from. That means you'll arrive right on the Hoshidan border. There may be soldiers lying in wait for you.
Understood.
I understand. I'll be ready for them. Very well, then I will open the gate. I'm back. But where is everyone? You're mine, Norian. Hmm? Game over. You didn't use Gunter enough. And we save. That'll be all for today. I hope you all enjoyed. And next time we'll start chapter 4. I'll see you all then. Bye-bye.